Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And in the series of cam and follower motion questions, in this video we are going to discuss the question in which the follower moves with uniform acceleration and retardation motion. So let's discuss the question. The question states that a cam with minimum radius 50 mm rotating clockwise at uniform speed is required to give knife edge follower. So follower is of knife edge type. The motions are described below. So the first motion is to move outwards through 40 mm during 100 degree of rotation, means your S is 40 mm and theta naught, which is a angle of rise or angle of ascent, is 100 degree. Next motion is it is dwell for next 80 degree, means theta d is 80 degree. Then return to its original position, means now follower is returning to its original position and it covers 90 degree. Then again dwell for 90 degree further. The question states that to draw the profile of the cam when the line of the stroke of the follower passes through the center of the camshaft, means this is your cam and these are the axes of the cam. So follower axes are passing through the axis of the camshaft. So this is the first case. Another case is when line of the stroke of the follower is offset by 15 mm, means this is the axis of the follower. Here we have a cam. So the distance between these axes is 15 mm. So this is another case. But in this video, I'm going to discuss the first case. The another case I will discuss in the further video. Now the displacement of the follower is to take place with uniform acceleration and retardation motion. So this is a UARM case of cam and follower motions, and to determine the maximum velocity and acceleration during rise and return of the follower when cam shaft rotates at 900 rpm, means n is 900 rpm. So let's start the solution. So initially we have to make the displacement diagram. So to make the displacement diagram, first we draw a line and this line represents the 360 degree, and you can take any scale factor to make this line. So let us suppose I am taking a 18 centimeter. So when I make 18 centimeter, it means I am representing 360 degree line in x-axis. Now make a line of 40 mm because S is given 40 mm, that is a cam lift and follower stroke as per the question in y-axis. Now complete the box like this. Now we will divide the 360 degree line into angle of ascent, angle of dwell and angle of descent like this. The first division represents outstroke, that is 100 degree up to suitable scale. Then next division it is angle of dwell, that is it is given 80 degree, and then we have a angle of return of the follower, that is 90 degree. Further again we have a dwell for more degree, that is 90 degree. Now we will divide our outstroke and return stroke into 6 equal divisions like this. So this is a 6 equal divisions according to the scale factor. In the similar way, return stroke should be divided into 6 equal divisions like this. Now give the nomenclature to it. Now after giving the nomenclature to all the equal divisions, we will divide the center line, which is 3 line here, this is third line, into 6 equal divisions like this. So these are the 6 equal divisions. Now we will make the diagonal line from 0 to 6 line like this. So this is a diagonal line. Now we will make another diagonals like this. So we will attach these division lines to this corner point, and again we will make a diagonals from this point towards this side. In a similar way, angle of return should be divided like this. So 3 dash line should be divided into 6 equal divisions like this. Now make a diagonal line. Now connect these points like this. So make a lines towards this side and make a lines toward this side. So after making all the diagonals, give the nomenclature to some points. After giving naming to each and every point, just join these points freehand. So this is the displacement diagram when follower is moving with uniform acceleration and retardation motion. Now we will move towards the cam profile diagram. So as per the question, the radius of the cam is given, that is 50 mm. We will make a circle of 50 mm radius. So we are discussing the case when axis of the follower is passing through the axis of the camshaft. So I will make the follower here, and these are the axes of the follower which is passing through the axis of the camshaft. Now divide this camshaft circle into angle of ascent, angle of dwell, and angle of rise. This is the first division, 100 degree, angle of outstroke, then angle of dwell, that is again 80 degree, then angle of return, that is 90 degree as per the question, and rest we have again dwell, that is again 90 degree. Now we will divide this angle of ascent and angle of return stroke into equal 6 parts as per the displacement diagram. In the same way, we will divide 90 degree into 6 equal parts. Now just providing the nomenclature. Now, after providing nomenclature to all the equal divisions, from the displacement diagram, note the measurements of these points like 1 to B, 2 to C, 3 to D. In the similar way, you have to take all the vertical distances up to 6 to N. So after taking measurement of all these vertical lines, just place mark these distances on the cam profile diagram. So from one point to B, like this. So this is a measurement of 1 to B. So this point is B. And O and A are coinciding because there is no difference or there is no distance between O and A. So in the similar way, from 2 to C, like this. So this is a C point and this is a B point. In the same way, 3 to D. So these distances I will take from the displacement diagram. Now in the similar way, all distances have to be taken from the displacement diagram and marked in the cam profile diagram. So after taking all the dimensions from displacement diagram and regenerate on the cam profile diagram, just join these all the points freehand. So this red line represents the cam profile. Now we will move towards the calculative part, how to find out the maximum acceleration and velocity during rise and return of the follower. So for that we have a simple formulas, and the formulas are, so these are the formulas of maximum velocity and maximum acceleration during outstroke of the follower. Now just putting the values. So these are the values for the maximum velocity and maximum acceleration after putting the values to all the variables. You have to remember this. Your theta must be in the radians. 100 is the outstroke angle. You have to convert it into radians. These are the values. Now we have to find out the maximum velocity and acceleration during return stroke. For that we have a formulas, and the formulas are, so these are the formulas when your follower is returning to its original position. The only change here is the return angle. So you have to be careful that when you taking the return velocity and acceleration, the angle should be the return one, which is in this case 90 degree. Just putting all the values now. So after putting the values of all the variables, we got maximum velocity as 4.8 meter per second and maximum acceleration is 576 meter per second square. So these are the values for the maximum acceleration and maximum velocity during rise and return of the follower. I hope you understand this question. If you have any query, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you everyone.